Some 30 years ago, a group of determined families came together in southern Adelaide with a shared vision for the future. Their vision was for everyone, regardless of ability, to be welcomed and included as a valued member of their community and recognised for their gifts, talents and capacities. At that time, however, there was a very different view of how people with disabilities should lead their lives. Jill Wishart was one of the parents who was looking for something different.
Right from the time Ben was born, we were told that he was special and we were going to be a special family. That's not how we wanted it for Ben. We didn't see him as any more special than our other children. There was no choice and certainly no opportunities, and you were told to take whatever was on offer, which was group settings of some kind, and almost feel that you were grateful that you had anything offered to you at all. So when we, as a group of parents, thought that we wanted something different for our sons and daughters, we wanted them to have choices, we wanted them to live in community and lead as ordinary life as possible.
Through lobbying and persistence, the families were given government funding to create a new family-driven organisation. Community Living Project was established to help bring their vision to reality.
We wanted families to be involved in the decision-making of Community Living Project, be part of the process of developing it and have a lot of involvement in what our sons and daughters would have opportunities to do. Planning and thinking about what CLP might look like, we wanted it to be non-special and just as closely aligned to the same typical life as anybody else.
CLP supports each person through their individualised funding to access the good things in life that most of us take for granted. This includes living in their own home, building friendships, having valued roles and finding meaningful work. We work closely with each person and their family to develop a positive vision for the future and help them to manage their own support. Through CLP, Anna helps her daughter Rebecca to self-direct her own support.
For Rebecca, in working with CLP, it's been very much about putting her and the family at the centre of all practice. It's been having the opportunity to take control of those supports. We engage in self-management, and so Rebecca and her family have a great input into what her supports are. But one of the biggest benefits for us is that we have an agency that supports us where we need to. So where we don't have the strengths or abilities to do those things, we can call on CLP to do that. From recruitment, we actually do take on the role of interviewing the people, matching them to Rebecca's supports, sharing the vision, and having the support that we need around, I guess you might say, the technical components around, finalising the paperworks and doing all of the red tape. But the rest of it is very much in collaboration, and our strengths and capacities are utilised, and we're the ones in control of that.
For 30 years, CLP has continued to support our families to be at the centre of decision making, to ensure that the organisation remains authentic and true to its original aims.
It's so easy for families to lose their vision because organisations will take over and decide what's going to happen. So it was really important for families to stay involved and work with Community Living Project so that we could fulfil our dreams. The mission statement of CLP is still the same as it was 30 years ago.
They even took my wild vision of building a mud brick house without any money, land or anything quite calmly and supported me in it as well. It was the people that mattered, not the system.
As we look forward towards the future and the National Disability Insurance Scheme, CLP will continue to ensure that the people we support and their families remain in control.
When we look at NDIS and it being based on goals and aspirations, social and economic participation being part of your community, and when we look at CLP, those things are really part of its philosophy. We're already working in that way, and self-management has already, I guess, taken us a long way down that path. I think it'll be a good thing, but it'll be a good thing because we have a good agency with us as well.